Shanghai now has plenty of high-rises and high-end stores, but we found that there are still side alleyways and small shops selling local art and goods. One area in particular is a collection of residences as storefronts in the French concession. The little lanes around Tai Kong Road, an area known as Tianzifang, row after row of about 200 art studios and galleries, boutiques and cafes. There was a time when more than 80% of the housing in Shanghai was in this style of architecture known as shukumen, 2- or 3-story townhouses with protective brick walls in front. Hang a sign at the door, and large living areas inside can be turned into artist studios and galleries. Shopkeepers often live above the shop and preserve this neighborhood, keep it thriving in the face of Shanghai's rapid development. Tianzifang is a marketplace for locals to sell, buy, browse. But visitors, expats, people doing business in Shanghai also stroll, shop, and can grab a bite to eat at this charming artist enclave. It's where serious photographers come to capture important moments, where photography is art, like these scenes of Shanghai. You can buy traditional Asian ceramics like vases and plates, modern bowls and dishware, and modern takes on traditional themes. Tianzifang helps you accessorize creatively. There are home decor accessories such as these bulbous lamps and colorful pillows. Hair accessories, accessories of all kinds. This store specializes in fine scarves, wraps, and shawls, some hand-painted in silks of all weights. As for eateries, we found a variety of Asian food choices in Tianzifang, Chinese, Vietnamese, Thai, and wines to go with the cuisine. There's comfort food from around the world like hot pizza, and an added comfort, menus and signs in English. We never knew what was around each corner. Tai Kong Road and the Tianzifang neighborhood, an eclectic mix of struggling artists and small businesses. One foot in the past, one in the future. That's Shanghai. You know, this is my first trip to Shanghai, and I've always dreamt of having my very own traditional Chinese dress.
Yeah, that's xipao in Chinese.
Xipao.
Yes.
Well, my friend Wei Na tells me that this is one of the top xipao shops in Shanghai, so let's go shopping, shall we?
Let's go, yes.
Wei Na has selected a shop in the French concession district, Shanghai Hanyi. These are the 3 gentlemen that will help me own a qipao. Mr. Chu is 92 years old and has been making qipao dresses for almost 70 years. Mr. Xu is 72 and has been at it for 30 years. They are semi-retired and mostly just want to make sure to pass this craft on to the next generation of tailors. Qipao dresses are traditional Chinese. These body-hugging gowns became popular in the stylish Shanghai of the 1930s, and now again they are the must-have of socialites. Typically, the qipao's collar is high in the neck, Mandarin style. They are usually made of silk and can come in many lengths. You might be able to find one off the rack since there are a few dozen ready-made dresses in the store, but if you don't find one you fancy, they can make a custom-tailored dress just for you. In the end, you choose the fabric from books of samples or samples in the store. Tailor Xu shows me a variety of silk fabrics and gives his opinion about looks he thinks will suit my style and personality.
Yes, look at this.
Westerners might find it a challenge to fit into smaller Eastern sizes. That's why a custom-made dress is a good option.
Voila.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful, but it doesn't really fit. I have 3 days to lose some weight, too.
Yes, it's a beautiful dress.
It's going to be beautiful.
这先生
Very careful measurements.
Yeah, they are very precise. Well, these are so form-fitting. I mean, I think that's why everyone likes them, and they're very sexy. Something about this I do like.
Oh, yeah, this one I think
see.
is very beautiful. How do you think so?
Oh, this is it. I love it. This is it.
An important tip, be specific about what you want, the length, what type of sleeves, what color piping, What kind of buttons? Many dresses look good with the traditional frog buttons. The cost to own a custom-made traditional qipao, for about $300, you can have it in about 2 weeks. For a 3-day rush order, it would be about 50% more, $420. The detailed notes go off to their factory.
And now for the moment of truth. I was fitted for the dress, picked out the fabric. This is the factory. It's been 3 days. Let's see if they can deliver.
We got a special invitation to pick up my qipao directly at the Shanghai Hanyi's factory, about 10 minutes from the shop in the Chongning district.
We're inside the factory, and I once again have the pleasure of seeing Mr. Drew, Mr. Shu, and Mr. Tsu, and now the seamstress, Madam Chen, the unveiling, my dress. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful. This is exquisite. Oh, it's so pretty. This is a Cinderella moment, I have to tell you. Wow. Total Shanghai glam. No? Wow. It fits. Woo! Nice. Oh, so feminine. Now I just have to find an occasion to wear it.
This is the classic Shanghai design. The length, mandarin collar, the buttons. No need for adjustment.
Okay. Let's get ready to party. That's it for this episode, but join me next time as we explore Shanghai by night.
On the next episode, a chic lounge with a view attracts an international mix of clientele. And sampling the best of the best at the world's tallest bar. Also, the legacy of American jazz and blues lives on in Shanghai. Finally, clubbing with 1,500 of your closest friends. That and much more coming your way on the next episode of Shanghai 2010.
I'm Vicki Liviakis on the Huangpu River in Shanghai. See you next time.